a Sunday anyway.
You
Okay.
guys get the swordfish thing. Ugh.
It's 6:15 on Thursday, the 18th of May, and I'm opening the Finance Committee meeting to order. Okay. There were no minutes from the annual town meeting. I did not take any. We only approved the minutes of the previous meeting. Interdepartmental transfers. Okay. $31.92 to be transferred from 001135570 town account and other charges to 00113552230 town account and financial software. Annual software maintenance costs were short by $31.92.
I'll make the motion that we approve the transfer as documented.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? $16,600 from 00194555740 Liability insurance to 00113555210 Town audit purchase services. The amount requested is to cover the funds needed for a fiscal year 2022 financial audit that is already underway.
I'll make a motion that we approve the request as documented.
Second.
Is that a yearly one?
Yep.
Oh. Have they missed by that much then?
Maybe in last year's cutting, we accidentally cut something, or they cut it. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does anybody know why that happened?
The other thing I can think of, Tom, is at that time, we were kind of having that transition between Dan and the new town accountant. And there were a couple things that fell through the cracks during that time, so I don't know if maybe that was just something that was mistakenly overlooked.
Who signed this? Is that Austin? Is that Austin that signed that one? I don't recognize his
like-
signature. Is that Austin's signature?
It's
The blue is
Austin
Austin.
Sig.
Thank you.
Yes.
Looks
Yep.
like a doctor or some sort.
Yeah, exactly. No, which is fine. I just didn't recognize it. I'm
Isn't it
like,
an Austin Sig? Isn't there?
I don't. You can't
Yeah,
even see it.
Looks like a sig
Oh,
or
there's
something
more
like
under
that.
here. Oh, there's more under here. So hold on a second. We're gonna have to. All right. So, any discussion?
Well, apparently the selectmen approved it. They must have got an explanation of it.
They
so-
didn't. They just read this and approved it.
Oh,
I was at the meeting. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. We got $24.09 from 001145570 treasurer collector other expenses to 00114555400 treasurer collector supplies. Additional needs with office supplies.
$24.
$24.09.
I make a motion we approve that as presented.
Second.
Which one is that one? I don't see that one. I see the 38. It must be there. But
That's the one that's
I think there's
24.
2 separate emails.
okay.
Because I'm
Yeah, I know we got 2 different emails. I know that because she got more in.
Okay, perfect.
So, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. $419.83 from 00161050200 library purchase services to 00161054000 library supplies. Additional office supply needs.
I'll make the motion that we approve it as documented.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. $38.30 from 00161050200 library purchase services to 0016105850003 Article 111122 library chairs. Purchase of the chairs was slightly over the anticipated cost.
I'll make a motion we approve the transfer as documented.
Second.
Go ahead.
I-
Discussion. Go ahead.
That's between two line items they have in their budget? No, it's not like between wages and.
No, this is coming from purchase services
So I
to
thought
their
they
article.
could do, I thought they could do, oh, no, this is a special,
Yeah,
they're
this
different
is-
article, I'm
right.
sorry.
'Cause
never
that's a
mind, okay.
special to buy the chairs, right?
Yeah, never mind,
Because it's an
sorry,
article, yep.
sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, $19,050 from 001-158-5200-000 tax title purchase services to, $5,000 from 001-158-5200 tax title purchase services. $4,050 from 001-543-5770 veterans benefits, and $10,000 from 001-945-5740 liability insurance to be transferred to 001-914-5100 health insurance. The fiscal year 23 health insurance budget was developed using fiscal year 2022 enrollment numbers plus one additional family enrollment. Enrollment was higher than anticipated, causing a shortage in the account. The 5/1 bills will be $75,961.57, and the 6/1 bill is estimated at $75,618.14. There will be a deposit from WRSD for retirees of $16,988.16 to offset the shortfall.
I make a motion that we approve the transfer request as documented.
Second.
Any discussion?
The numbers you read don't match the email.
10,
Matter.
5, yeah, it's the $19,050.
It must be a different email. It must be more than one,
I
because I don't
sent
have
it,
that.
I sent it in the same email chain. I had sent one on Monday and then one yesterday with some stragglers that we got. So it's all in the same chain.
There, but
You know what, I'm looking at it the wrong way. I'm reading the right-hand
oh
column
yeah, you
versus
gotta
the
read
left.
over here because
Yeah,
it's the 5. Yep,
I see.
yep. It's the same thing. I started out reading the top and it was all these. Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. $681.27 from 001-129-5200-000 Town Administrative Purchase Services to 001-195-5200-000 Town Report Purchase Services. Annual report didn't get printed until after July 1st, so the fiscal year 2023 budget has already been expended for the purpose. As such, I am seeking to transfer the funds to track this year's report.
Make a motion that we approve the transfer as requested.
Second.
Any discussion?
Well,
Nope. Yeah, I'm
go
sorry.
ahead, you go first. 'Cause
The town reports, I know I happened to be there one day when the guy brought them in, but they weren't available at the town meeting, or they were only available over there?
So we ordered limited copy this year because of budget restraints. So we didn't bring them to town meeting because we only had 40 copies total. So instead, we left the print copies at town hall and then put the digital version on the website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So one less thing I gotta throw away
So
when
we-
we're done reading it.
No, I saved mine, I look at it during the year. But anyways, it's history,
It is.
They
It
keep
is.
it's
one.
history,
They
They
do.
keep
They
one.
bind it and they keep
Right.
it in the town clerk's office.
so we
and
can
the
pick it up
library
over
does.
at your office, so that you have some there at the
No,
annex.
they're gone. People took them already.
See? Well, are there gonna be more printed?
No, we don't have the budget.
Hello.
That 658.
Welcome
was
to
just for the
Town of
40
Rutland.
copies.
You're lucky we printed any.
No, I had to scrounge to find that 658.
Can you
so.
email it to him?
It's on the website.
Okay.
He got an
doesn't
email,
want that. He
but he
wants
did,
it.
she
I'm
did,
not
and
gonna
he
print
emailed it to us.
It's a town record, it should be available to the public, so.
You go to town clerk's office. I think she'll let you read it, won't she?
Yes, yeah, they have a
That's
bound
not what
copy
he
in the
said.
town
He
clerk's
wants it.
office, but
No,
Yes.
I would like a copy to keep, is what I
Oh,
want.
can you request a copy? I mean, if you would,
No.
no, you
That
have to,
ships
you have
out.
to order them in bulk from the printer, and I ordered what I had money for.
right, okay, so that was for 2023.
No, FY 2022,
That was the report,
correct.
but you spent the money in 2023.
Yeah, technically we spent it twice in 2023.
Okay, so would it be available if you needed to request some from 2024? Could you We're
I
going-
wouldn't advise that, cause then we won't have enough money for next year's reports, if I take it from my FY '24 budget.
Oh, that's right, you're doing.
Yeah, you only get
Every
39
year.
copies instead of 40.
That's right.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. 10,000 from 001-422-5200-000 General Highway to 001-430-5400-000 Machinery Maintenance to purchase repair parts to highway equipment needed before the start of the next fiscal year.
I make a motion that we approve the request as documented.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? $1,156 from 001-122-5110-000 Select Board Salaries to 001-433-5200-000 Waste Disposal Purchase Services. There's gonna be a couple of these, and it's because Wachusett Earth Day, which is the recycling center, wasn't properly budgeted, and therefore, they paid it out of that, and now we need to
I
fund
make a
that.
motion, we approve that as printed. As
How did we
presented.
miss the Wachusett Earth Day? It just didn't start.
So,
Comes up every year, we always screw something up on it.
the
Every year.
background on that is that, when I talked to Becky, it was historically always paid from the waste disposal line item, and I guess
Okay.
it just always worked out that there was enough money there.
And this year there
And
wasn't.
this year there wasn't.
Okay.
Yep, and so, fortunately, this came up during the budget process, so we did create a line item and budget for it for FY '24.
Perfect.
And hopefully it was enough.
I
Because we don't know.
We
'cause they-
rounded it up a bit from what it
Yeah,
was,
but I
we
mean, in
don't
all
know.
honesty, we don't get any
Nope,
information really ahead of time.
exactly.
All right, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. $2,000 from 001-122-5200-000 Select Board Purchase Services to 001-433-5200-000 Waste Disposal Purchase Services. Same thing.
I make a motion to approve the request as documented.
Second.
Any questions?
Yep. What does it say?
Same thing.
No, I know, but, oh, for Earth Day or for?
Yeah, so Earth Day, there's three of
Oh,
them that
okay.
are for that. Same
Okay,
thing.
never mind. Okay.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? $1,253.67 from 001-155-5850 021 Network E Permitting Services to 001-433-5200-000 Waste Disposal Purchase Services. Same thing.
Make a motion that we approve as presented.
Second.
What's the total of the three?
5,800 some odd
And
dollars.
change, okay,
Yeah, and I
perfect.
just took it from wherever I could.
58-15-37. She was off by 37.
36.
We want to make sure the public got the right number. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. $1,405.70 from 001-421-5200-000 Highway Administration Purchase Services to 001-433-5200-000 Waste Disposal Purchase
I
Services.
make the motion we approve the request as documented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, $12,000 from 601. Take a deep breath. 450, 5200, 000. Water Purchase Services to 601, 450, 5130, 000. Water overtime and standby. Plant capacity down from 1.5 million gallons per day to 1.0 million gallons per day due to a filter failure. Repairs planned, more time needed to produce daily supply. OT hours more than planned.
I make a motion that we approve the request as documented.
Second.
Is this? Okay, well, enough. Some seconded. We have a question?
We got a
A
second.
second.
Yep. So, is this because he switched all his manpower over to that? Remember he was doing all that to
No, it says something out of.
No, this was
I
a.
know, but didn't he
filter
switch all his manpower from highway to water so he could cover
Yeah,
it?
but that was done a while ago.
Yeah, he's done that every year for
Yeah.
the last
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah, this is due to an unforeseen filter failure.
Because they're without a chief water operator right now.
Right, and we've been without them for a while.
And we're not gonna have him for a while either.
Okay. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, $224.59 from 001-210-5700-000. Police other charges to 001-210-5400-000. Police supplies. He accidentally submitted an invoice to the wrong account number. Should have been charged to 5,700.
I'll make a motion, we approve the request transfer as
He
documented.
can't make a journal
Second.
entry to move it to the right account?
Yeah, I wondered that.
I think we should ask her that, because that would be something that I just make a journal entry. This is an extra piece of paper that no one
Well,
needs.
let's just do it.
We have to, but I'm saying going forward,
No,
something
we
like
don't.
this.
We don't have to.
Well, if this is
Yeah,
what
if
you,
this is just 2 accounts that he's got, he can do that.
well,
Yeah.
it's interdepartmental, except this one is, he hit it to the wrong account. So, that's the thing. He admits that he hit it to the
It's
wrong
a,
account.
it's an accounting transaction.
But it's from other charges to police supplies, so
Right.
it's within,
So pies, yep.
yeah.
Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? $20,000, 001-141-5200-000. Assessor purchase services to 001-141-5120-000. Administrative admin assessor's salary. The assessor's salary is no longer part of purchase services. A few months ago, they put her on payroll.
I'll make a motion, we approve the transfer as requested.
Second.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. So now we gotta reorganize.
Alex, you sit over here, I'll sit over there.
The only question I have, should we wait till we have a full committee to do this?
Lynn was fine with us doing it without. I did ask her that question when she called to tell me.
Does it make any sense to reorganize after the fiscal year ends?
I don't know if it makes any difference.
Doesn't make a difference? Traditionally, we've done it this meeting,
We've done it at our first or second meeting after.
because we'll have another couple of these meetings here for interdepartmental transfers, correct?
Yeah, I anticipate we'll have some more coming in.
Hopefully not, but we probably will.
Is there a way that we can hold off on them? Hold any that you get and hold off on them until like, the 25th of June, and then we just do one big meeting for all of them instead of doing drips and drabs?
Yeah, I would say yes. The only thing I can think of is if like they need the transfer in order to be able to pay a bill, for the remaining fiscal year. But if that's not the case, then sure, we can just lump them all together at the end. Like I know the waste disposal one, they needed to pay some bills on this upcoming warrant. But again, if that's not the case, we can just hold off.
Don't everybody jump. I just have to sign all these pieces of paper. I want to be able to give them to Tamika tonight.
So is there any question about whether or not we should organize tonight, or do we want to delay it?
If we've traditionally done it this time, we should. Could someone, Karen's the chairman, who's the vice chairman now? Peter?
And you're the clerk.
I'm the clerk.
Clerk.
I'm the clerk.
Ah,
Do a lot of clerking stuff.
Yeah, you're doing
what do
awesome
you
job.
do?
My comment was,
He was supposed to take the minutes of the meetings when Tamika wasn't here.
I was just about to
my
say,
comment was just so everybody had a chance to say something, but obviously.
I did ask
you-
Lynn.
You talked to her.
Yeah, I did. I spoke to her and she was fine with it. She's going through some stuff.
So is there anybody that is interested in the chairman's position? chairperson's position. Crickets.
Well, there are crickets in it. If you being the assistant now, is it something you're interested in?
Ted and I had a conversation of this at the town meeting, and my comment to him was, I'm not interested in being chair. There's a lot involved with the chair, the way Karen operates the chairmanship. There's the selectmen's meeting that she goes through, there's all of the work that she's doing, pulling stuff together, so.
I go to selectmen's meeting more for me than I do for here, but I bring it here.
You're present, and
And you, yeah.
I do, I go.
so it's a benefit to the committee, to the finance committee, that she's at those sessions.
See, I was thinking in that same vein that it'd be a benefit for Ted for his last year to do it. Then he's gonna look at me and punch me.
Last year of what?
You're done, aren't you?
No.
This is your last?
No, we just signed up last year.
Ted,
I thought
this
you
is,
had, oh, you have 2 years. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, buddy.
He and I are all the
I'm
same.
too junior, remember?
I think we got Alex, Lynn, and Tommy up this year. I think.
Like,
No, this is,
Well, a year away, yeah.
Where, a
There
year?
shouldn't be 3, there should only be 2,
Yeah, but
unless somebody dropped out.
I think there was that.
this was the end of Lynn's first year.
No,
November 2nd.
second.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
She was the same as me, and I'm pretty sure it was second.
Yeah.
So,
Do you have time in your busy schedule, the commander?
I mean, yes. Would I be at every selectman meeting? No, definitely not.
You had me.
But I have time. Some.
I personally don't think we should put Karen through it one more time. Unless Karen is like, she wants the pain for another year. Because I just think that this last
last year was not due to this committee. This was due to the person that was sitting in the front office.
Well,
And that
I think,
person's been
but,
removed.
but last year there was 3. You know what I'm saying? Every year there's something that beats you up. I know my first 3 years on this committee have not been fun.
Nope.
well, so do you want to nominate Alex as chair?
If Alex doesn't have a problem with it, I'll nominate him, but I don't want to just nominate someone out of, I think Karen has done she's done it for a few years.
She has.
She did it when
She
we
stepped in.
lost our
Yeah.
chairman. She's done it through years that we've been in some turmoil with town administrators, assistant town administrators. It was not a lot of fun. And I think that it would be time to give her a break to,
I'm more than happy to relinquish it to somebody.
look, well, I think it would be nice to give you a break so you can
I have no
rejuvenate
issue.
yourself.
I have no issue.
And I would just hope that you could still do your, the things that you do that help and go that way, but I don't wanna punish you again with the way it's been the last couple of years.
That doesn't, see, to me, that makes no difference. Whether I was chair or not, it makes no difference. I'm gonna still do the same things I did as chair. As chair, the only thing that changes is deciding when we're gonna have meetings, what's on the agenda. And approving Tamika's timesheet.
Well, that's a big part of the job.
I mean, that's the thing. Me as a member of the finance committee, I'm still gonna spend the time going over the budget, giving ideas as to where to cut. Because as a member, that's something I've done
Right. Pitch the
all the
job.
years I've done.
Unfortunately, my travel schedule doesn't help with that.
Nope. So, but that's truly all that it is. It's just making sure that we have meetings, making sure we have quorums, making sure that kind of stuff.
Tommy, is there anything you're interested in? No, we've done it.
I've done it, it's,
Been there, done that.
it does take some time.
Barring, no opposition, I would nominate Alex for chairman of the finance committee for the next year.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Opposed?
Did you,
Congratulations, Alex.
did you not?
Not intentionally. I said yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
What'd you just say?
No, he said.
He
did
didn't
I
say
not
yes,
vote?
he just
I didn't
nodded.
say yes. I nodded. I should have said yes. I'm sorry.
Ross, aye.
There
Ross,
you go.
I forgot to say
There you
that.
go.
I didn't want to know anything about being on Zoom.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
Yes.
Or the fact that you can't see what's going on, or that we can't see when you raise your hand. None of it's fun.
Yeah, you can't unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Actually, the last like 2 times I was on, I just, you couldn't say anything.
I know.
Okay, I couldn't even talk.
And that's a setting that they do. And I know a lot of times it's there for a reason, because otherwise everyone would
Yeah.
be unmuting and it would be a
Yeah, I'll
no.
try it with 30,
But they should also,
30,
like,
13-year-olds
know who's on the
are probably
committee.
flipping
That
you
was-
off on
I
the
agree with
TV
you.
and
I'm with you.
cut headphones in.
That will change once
must have been a
they
lot of
place
fun.
that monitor in
If they
here.
do.
It will,
Is the one
yeah,
going here too?
it's going in here and that,
Oh.
so we'll be able to see.
That's good.
All right, so now we have vice chair.
The monitor's gonna move over here.
Oh, it's gonna go over there now?
Yeah.
That's gonna wreck my view.
Right?
Yeah. In other words, if it's over there, you have to turn to look at it, okay? So what we decided is that we move it over here, and that way everybody can see it.
How about we put it over there so we don't block the windows?
Because no one opens those anyway.
Well,
That's a nice big
there's something going over there from what I understood, but I forget what now, but at any rate.
I agree with you. It'd be better on that wall than it would be on this way, because at least this way you can see what's coming.
the next committee, the committee will say, it really should be on that wall.
Yeah.
so that you
I
can-
like it over by
It
the
should be a
refrigerator.
drop down that's
Yeah.
double-sided.
Right. Or,
Or those
Okay.
smart boards.
So now let's do the
Huh?
vice chair.
Your room
I
got a
promised
smart
Ted
board
we'd have him
there,
home in
right
time
now.
for dinner,
That's
so it's
passe.
6:45.
There should
So-
be two really, because you're
Huh?
looking for
That's
that
it.
one, you're looking for
Okay,
this.
That's
vice
all.
chair. Who
Whatever
wants
they
vice
do.
chair? That's just vice chair.
I was the first one to go.
Peter, you want to stay as vice chair?
unless somebody else wants it.
I think if I punished Alex to do that, I'll be his vice chair. How's that?
There
Okay.
you go.
All right. I nominate Darren Ross as vice chair.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And
Who's the
Opposed?
clerk?
no, we'll do Karen because
No.
Karen takes the notes.
Karen's not taking the clerk.
You can take the
I
clerk.
refuse to be clerk.
I know.
So the clerk
Karen,
is pretty
no.
much when,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I did it for
The
5
admin.
years. Not doing it ever again.
But in all honesty, I don't
I
mind
know,
watching the
it's
recordings to get
not
the
a
meetings
problem.
anyways, so.
But
I
we
was
have
never
to.
called on to do anything
Right.
while
Don't be
my
afraid to.
But we
duration.
have to have a clerk.
No, I know.
That's what we're
But
supposed
don't
to
be
have.
afraid to.
I would nominate Peter to be the clerk.
Second.
Is that okay with you, Peter?
That's fine.
Okay. All in
He didn't-
favor?
He didn't
Oh,
out no
aye.
Aye.
He didn't out no refuse like you.
No way. I did it for 5 years. Mm-mm. And I did it every meeting. Okay,
That's
guys.
the most annoying things.
It gets very hard before you've had a secretary because trying to participate was tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Any other business? Yes, sir.
I just want to ask put this out here. I'm sure everybody's read the paper and noticed that settlement that Holden had on the sewer transport charges, where they sued the
MWRA
or whatever, I keep saying MDC.
Isn't it Blackstone?
But
It doesn't make any
they won,
difference.
the case was settled for 14 million, and with interest and everything, they're gonna get 27 million bucks. I thought that suit was like 3, if somebody said to me, I said, well, 3, but apparently it was like 9 or 10 years ago. And apparently, from what I understand at the time, the select board said they didn't want to join in the suit with Holden. For whatever reason, I have no idea.
I think it was a money thing.
But I guess my thought or my question is, and if anybody's got any other ideas, what should we as a finance committee try to recommend to the select board or somebody that something should be done about that? I mean, we were overcharged grossly also like that. So there should be something done there.
Well, what Joe had been doing is when we get the bill from them, they pay what the town was paying, what they thought was a reasonable amount of money to the billing authority, right? So I don't misspeak. They have yet to cash the checks. That's still the case. They haven't cashed those checks.
Correct, so we actually just voided them last week upon the recommendation of DCR.
Okay.
Because they were not going to cash them.
Okay, so,
And just to clarify, the reason that the town didn't participate was town council advised against it.
yeah.
Because of the
Good for town
financial.
council, yeah.
But then it's the financial, the exorbitant costs that come with being a part of a lawsuit such as that we were unable to sustain.
But I guess my point now is, the facts are there, they know, they've already, our rate dropped by at least 27% for what we were being overcharged. We know, there's gotta be something that can be done now with some kind of an agreement or something that's gonna
Restitution
provide
type of
some
thing.
kind of retro or some kind of, I'm not saying we gotta sue them again, but I don't, there's gotta be some process that says, look it, we're in the same boat as these people are. And the proof was done to show that this was happening, so.
Well, so there's gotta be an action. There has to be
Some-
some kind of.
So if we voided those checks, we're not paying those bills 100%, are we now?
No,
We're just not paying them.
we're just not paying them and
Okay.
we're waiting for DCR to take action.
Okay, that's fine.
We're waiting for
I'm like,
what?
wait a second.
We're waiting for the DCR to take action on the non-payment.
Because
we
actually
didn't
our
cash
bill,
it.
our contract is with DCR and their contract is with Worcester, but,
Correct.
So what's gonna happen then?
We hold our breath and wait. And the challenge is without a DPW director right now, we're kind of in a holding pattern. I know before we left, Joe mentioned that if there was any sort of money that came back to the town, it would essentially go back into the water and sewer enterprise, into the free cash fund, but it wouldn't necessarily make its way back to the ratepayers. He wasn't really sure how that was gonna
But
shake out.
it would prevent
Well-
the rate hike.
Right.
That's
yeah,
what he
right,
had
if it
said.
didn't go back to the ratepayers, it would be put into the, into that,
Revolving account.
Revolving.
the revolving
It's an
account.
enterprise account.
I mean,
Enterprise.
it would go back against future construction, future rate increases, future
Exactly.
whatever.
Right.
I mean, we just spent $110,000 for a new dump truck for them. I mean, it could go for that. I mean, it just, to me, it's just, they know they've been overcharging us. This has been going, this isn't like just the last couple of years. This has been talked about, I know for a fact, for a number of years. They, thank God Joe did his due diligence and did the paper and showed the exact numbers and
Yeah,
came up
because
with
he
it.
actually did the work
He
and got
did the
something
work
back
and
for
found
us.
out for the town, there's no question about that. I just think,
So how much do you think, based on Holden's number or whatever they got, would Rutland get? We have no idea.
if Holden's twice the size of us, so certainly we'd be like half of that, I would
Yeah,
think.
well-
I'm just in a round number,
Depends on how many people in Holden are on septic and all that stuff too, though.
I think they
Yeah,
have
but
more
they're
of a
probably in the
percentage. I
same
think they
boat.
have more of a percentage that's on water and sewer than we do, I think.
what I-
They probably have a
I think
little
so.
more, but I'm just saying, in round numbers, it's
Yeah.
gotta be somewhat proportional.
But they're not gonna go
When
back
you
retro
don't
without
join
being
a
sued.
lawsuit, don't you miss the boat?
Yep,
Well, I
I
don't
think
know, I don't know that answer.
yeah, we're not gonna get the retro. They might correct it going forward, but they're not gonna go back.
Well, it sounds also like we are dealing with a different entity, and
Right.
is that entity ripping us off the way the other one is ripping them off?
No, we're not dealing with a
It's the same
separate
one.
entity.
You just said DCR was us and Blackstone was them.
No. We, meaning us and Holden, and now West Boylston, have contracts with MWRA. or DCR, and whatever the state agency is, because they own the trunk lines between here and Worcester. They have a contract with Worcester to transport the sewer, the effluent, you're supposed to call it effluent, I don't know, whatever it is going through those pipes, from the Worcester line
In sewers.
to Millbury.
Whatever it is.
But I swear I just heard you say that we're dealing with one group and they were dealing with another group. Did I mishear that?
Yes, I don't think I said that, and if I did, I
So there's an
did.
agreement between Worcester, they have an agreement between Worcester and ours is through DCR. That's-
No, well, no, I don't think I
Anyway,
said
it's not
that.
important.
We have an
We have
agreement
the
with
same one with
DCR. DCR has an agreement with Worcester, because that's how
Maybe that's what he meant.
From-
You did hear.
I did
his-
hear that, all right. I just want to make sure I'm not losing my mind.
no.
Um,
We're in the same boat with what Holden did, same
So
boat.
it sounds like perhaps something worth investigating, but the 5 of us sitting here probably have none of the wherewithal to do that. We need.
No, I'm not saying, no. I'm not saying that we can do anything about it. What I'm suggesting is, and I'm gonna make a motion right now. I make a motion that the Finance Committee sends a letter to the Board of Selectmen and asks them to pursue any available means
To recoup money.
regarding, the,
The Holden lawsuit to
whatever,
WRA.
yeah.
Wouldn't that be the department, wouldn't that, though, not the Board of Selectmen, wouldn't that be they all sit on it, but it's the Public Works.
Board
Oh, public, whatever,
Board of
but the
Public
Board of
Works.
Selectmen,
But,
right.
yeah, Board of Public Works, because you
To-
gotta
to-
make sure you put it the right way, because otherwise
Right.
it'll get bounced.
That they can, whatever means can be taken, maybe town council will have a little different viewpoint of it now,
It's a different town
to
council.
do that. I mean, that's all, I don't think we can do anything else, I agree with you, but we gotta say something to them so that they do it. The big boss, I just saw him walk in the room, the guy that could answer the questions right now, the guy from the state just walked in that room right now,
The guy from Rutland.
Roger?
John Scannell.
Oh,
So, second,
Well, let's get him in here.
Well, we could get him in here and ask him, say, look okay, now this happened, we know it's not our purview and our discussion or whatever,
I don't know
that's
him
gonna
well
be
enough
dealt
to
with
ask
with
him
the
for
right
2
people, but.
seconds. Do you? I don't know him well. Do you?
well, so Tommy's motion is that we write a letter, that the committee write a letter to
Urge the selectmen to take whatever
Well, or
action,
to
Board
the-
of Public Works.
Board
of Public Works.
Right.
They're
To
the
take
ones
whatever
that have
action
that.
they need be to mitigate or participate in whatever the recovery was for.
Investigate possible action.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll write a memo if you'd like,
That'd be great.
on behalf of the board.
So that's the motion.
Or an email.
It's seconded, and I guess from the perspective of discussion, I mean, it's only a suggestion. They can do whatever they want to do with it, I suppose, and I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask the question.
I would make it a request, not a suggestion. I would say it's a request from the Finance Committee to do that. Because
Okay.
obviously we're looking out for money wherever
Yeah.
we can.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with
That's
that.
fine.
And we can say Board of Public Works, parentheses, Board of Selectmen, so that way we cover both.
I agree with you, but I just wanna make sure it's
I
in there, because
understand
you
what
know,
you're
you send
saying,
it to one,
100%.
they go, oh, this isn't our purview,
Right.
and then it
That's
waits.
not us.
It is, but it is ultimately, because the Board of Selectmen is the ultimate executive authority, period.
Okay.
Lucky for you that the same people on
So-
both boards,
Right.
so.
But if you don't, I've found one thing, you don't address it right, it falls to the wayside.
Okay, so from the perspective of tactics, a letter itself being constructed by whom?
I'll do it.
And a girl, that's why we have her there and pay her the big bucks. As Lou had said, that we should be paying her at the town meeting.
And
She got some new
and
titles
she's
she
now-
didn't ask for.
And she's now starting to turn the same color of red that she turned then.
That's right. Then,
And she should just run it by Alex before
yeah,
Yeah,
she sends it, and then we'll be good to go.
yeah.
you got it.
Sounds good.
So who's chair right now?
Karen, well, no, Karen can finish tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Karen.
go ahead, you go right ahead.
Karen
It's all
can
done.
fix it.
I'm fine, bye-bye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
You did so good with that.
Oh,
Yeah,
See?
Wow, first one, 1,000.
It's
not hard.
Shit, he's making.
Oh, yes.
I have, the second item I have is, we also got, a note from, Austin regarding the school department
Oh, yeah.
and the money they seem to have found.
I didn't understand how they found it, but they put it away
Well, there was a
pretty
whole
quickly.
bunch of things here, but what my question is, and I read it 2 or 3 times trying to figure it out and thinking about it. Again, I'm just saying the same thing now. Should we construct a note and write it to them so they know it's on record? We're asking them to make sure that that money gets back to us however it can be, or
That's
applied to.
That's what the letter actually does ask, is that the E&D funds get used.
All right, but
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, I would like to reinforce, I would like to add our comment to whoever it's supposed to go to say,
I believe they already sent it, Tom. The
Oh.
five town
They
managers.
did, there was that letter,
administrators, yeah,
right?
sent it already.
I'm asking from this
We asked
board,
them-
is what I'm
we
saying.
ask them to come in? Would there be any benefit of having them come here and?
The superintendent actually asked the town manager and the town administrators in the other 4 towns to write this letter to the school committee, to
Right.
have them use it. So the superintendent wants it to be used. It's very different than in past administrations.
Well, he's new. He hasn't learned all the ropes yet.
Very different,
It's,
very.
No,
it's
it
a
was,
nice,
it was apparent the night that he was
yes,
here that
but
it's
it
a
was
whole
very nice.
different
He
culture.
wants to make sure that it goes back to the towns.
Yep.
He wants to make sure of that. So yeah, we could, if you want to put that motion forward.
I'll
we
make
could
a
also-
motion that we, again, send a letter to the proper, similar to that letter that came from, you emailed us that letter from the 5 towns,
To the school committee?
Yep,
to the school committee and to the
school administration.
school administration,
supporting the request.
urging them and requesting and urging them to make sure whatever money can come back to us, or is, well, the money can't, once we give them the money, it can't come back to us. So urging them to use the money to offset other expenses, so our
Future expenses, yeah.
our assessment could be reduced.
Instead of putting it into the E.
Right.
Right. What it-
Oh,
it's-
however,
It
whatever.
already goes to E&D, it's like free cash, it has to go to E&D first, and then it can come back to, it can come back to the town, because they can offset the budget using that. But it has to go that step first. It's like our free cash. We can't spend it until it's been certified and put there.
Okay.
Second.
Any discussion?
Seems redundant.
Yeah, but we're on record. You know, it's
Redundant from, to what though?
the request's already been made.
Yeah.
5 towns have already made the
Right,
request.
but that was made by the select board, whatever.
Right.
We're the finance committee, I agree with you, it just reinforces it, and
So you want this to go to the school committee?
we're gonna fit you.
That's
Well,
what
the
it is.
letter that the town administrator sent went to the school committee.
So we're asking for the.
Because
same
they're
thing.
the ones that
With
can
the school
spend the
committee
money.
and the administration, I think what we just said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be the school committee.
And that just
CC,
puts
and
us
the
on record
administration.
of that we're looking for it also.
Right.
I think it's redundant too, but I don't think it hurts.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Correct.
It is what it is.
I don't disagree,
And it
but
doesn't
that's what I'm
cost us a
saying.
stamp now, because we have email.
That's right.
One other question.
Although he asked for a
related.
letter.
I did ask for
One
that.
of
Get me
those,
an email.
one of those transfers that we just approved referenced some money that was kicked back from the schools.
I don't think, yeah, I
I
don't
don't
remember.
think so.
Oh, no, the health insurance. They're gonna get $16,000 from the school for retirees that are still on our health insurance.
And that's
Because
a good thing.
before the regionalization, the retirees still get to
right,
stay on our.
so that's going
so that
way
nothing-
back.
Nothing's
Okay.
coming back
Gotcha.
from the schools, it's the normal course of business.
Yep.
Do we have a vote on
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Tommy, anything else?
And I have,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
You'll get used to this. Aye.
He'll do it so quick
Look
by
at
the
that,
end.
look at that. We're gonna have you home, no problem.
7 o'clock.
On the dot.